Linda stirred awake in the darkness, her body still heavy with exhaustion. Disoriented, she blinked a few times, trying to register where she was. Then it all came back to her. She was at Nana's house, here to take care of a baby. She sat up slowly, her body aching as she moved, and glanced around the shadowy room. The darkness told her she had slept through the day, and it must be night now. Fumbling with her hands, she searched for the light switch on the wall. After a few moments of stumbling, her fingers found it, and with a click the room was bathed in a warm glow. Her eyes landed on a tray sitting on a small table near the bed. It held a comforting spread chicken and vegetable soup, a glass of orange juice, a loaf of garlic bread, and a small bottle of vitamins. A folded note rested on the tray. Picking it up, Linda read the handwritten words. "Better finish up, cupcakes, or you'll have Nana to worry about in the morning." A small smile tugged at her lips despite herself. She didn't feel like eating. Her appetite had been non-existent for weeks. But the thought of Nana fretting over her made her reconsider. More importantly, the baby she was here for needed her to be strong, and she couldn't take care of anyone in her current state. Determined, Linda sat down and picked up the spoon. She ate slowly, each bite an effort, but she forced herself to finish the soup, sip the juice, and nibble at the garlic bread until the tray was empty. Finally, she swallowed the vitamins, hoping they would help her regain her strength faster. Feeling slightly better, but still drained, Linda stood and made her way to the window. Pulling the curtain aside, she pushed the window open and breathed in the crisp, salty air. The breeze carried with it a sense of peace, and she inhaled deeply, feeling a small spark of hope ignite within her. She looked up at the stars scattered across the inky sky, their soft glow a reminder that even in darkness light could be found. As she gazed out, a movement caught the corner of her eye. She turned her head, her eyes narrowing to focus. Near the pool, at the edge of the property overlooking the ocean, stood a man. His figure was silhouetted against the faint glow of the moonlight. His arms were folded across his chest as he stared out at the water, his posture heavy with a quiet intensity. Not knowing who he was, and not wanting to be noticed, Linda quickly pulled the curtain back into place and retreated from the window. As she turned, a sudden realization hit her. She hadn't noticed earlier that this house was by the beach. The sound of waves crashing softly in the distance now registered in her mind, a soothing backdrop she hadn't been conscious of before. Meanwhile, by the pool, Mark caught a glimpse of movement from the corner of his eye. He turned his head toward the room where the curtains had just been drawn. What would Nana be doing in that room at this hour? He wondered briefly. But just as quickly, he dismissed the thought and turned back toward the ocean, his gaze fixed on the waves as he sank back into the weight of his brooding thoughts. Linda climbed back into bed, her resolve stronger now. Tomorrow she would wake up early and start her new purpose, caring for the baby. Maybe this was the fresh start she needed, a chance to heal.